Well, okay, this is the second part to the motion tracking tutorial that I'm giving you guys. Sorry I'll be talking a little quieter because my mom just went to bed, so I need to keep my voice down so I don't wake her up. Alright, so we saved our Cinema 4D file, and I named it tutorial, and I saved it to the desktop, so I already clicked on it. It is right here. What the hell? Alright, so this is what you'll get normally. Should get when you open up a Cinema 4D file, not when you just open up Cinema 4D. So right here, whatever this is, scale should always be at 10 centimeters. Hit OK. And it's going to give you your motion track. As you can tell, let's stretch this out. As you can tell, when I look down and I start moving forward, and so that is the clip right there. You can see that is the clip, but there's no, no video, anything, any output. So the first thing that we're gonna want to do is add a background, and then we'll want to add a floor, I believe, just to make it look pretty. And then the next thing you want to do is double click on this little space area, or you can go and new material, but double clicking on it is making a new material. So double click on the material. You're going to want to click right here. This is going to browse for what you were going to open your Cinema 4D file with to make the video. And this is what the video is. You're going to select your first JPEG image, and you're always going to say no to this project search path image thingy, and want to uncheck specular. And once you've done that, double click on this, go to animation, and calculate. It calculates all the frames, so it knows exactly how many frames you want, and it co-aligns with the motion track, or parallel, whatever you want to say. Alright, you're done with that. That's your material. So now you're going to want to drag it onto your background. As you can see, the video clip is now in place. And you're also going to want to drag it on your floor. As you can tell, there's multiple lines here, and it looks really crazy. So to fix that, you go to the projection tag of the floor and change it to frontal. That gets rid of it, but you can tell there's this weird little line right down there. So you're just going to have to move your thingy, angle it decently. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're not going to be adding any shadow on because it's in the middle of the day, and it's kind of hard to do that, and that's really advanced. So alright, floor seems to be in place. Everything is motion tracked. I believe it should be. It's a little high up, a little weird, but it should be alright. Okay. Now we're going to want to go up to MoGraph, go down to MoText, and wherever the hell the text is, let me find it. Oh, not responding. Of course we're not responding. Give it a minute. I'll pause and come back. Okay, our text is over here. It's kind of at an angle. I think I motion tracked it a little weird. So it's at an angle, so you're just going to have to flip it, but it should stay still. I guess I didn't really take a look at the x-axis too much. Okay, so it's flipped pretty good. I can't grab the blue. Alright, that should be good though. But as you see, it is perfectly motion tracked. It does not move an inch. It's just a little weird. There's the blue one. Okay, so we're gonna do now. You can change your text to turtle, not turtle to tool. unclick it, and you can change any font you want. But if I click on the font right now, it's gonna lag really bad. So I'm not gonna click on the font. I'll just keep the font. But you guys can choose any font you want, and you can change the depth right here, which makes it fatter in the back. And then I would always recommend going to caps and doing fillet cap for both of them. It just makes it look a lot cooler. So as you can see that's really nasty looking because of the bottom. Now I'll show you how to fix this. You go to floor, right click, Cinema 4D tags up here, composting or composting, composting or I even have no clue what the fuck that says. Alright, click on that fucker. And then you go right here, unclick self-shadowing, and come fucking whatever, background. Click on that. So just look what I'm doing, pause it. And that's what you're going to want to do. And that gets rid of a foreshadow on the bottom of your thingamajig. Now, we have our text. As you can see, it's still motion tracked as we look down. It's not going to go anywhere. It's in front of the rock, and it kind of passes through the T. To make it look a little cooler, I'll move it over just a little bit, and it'll go right next to the T, and there's the rest. Now when you have materials, you should look up if you don't have any materials, what I'll show you right here, you go to edit. Now to add cool color, this is what you do. You go to, where the hell am I? Load materials, create load materials, and then I'll search for my material box, which is in Cinema 4D stuff, materials. Now if you guys don't have materials like this, I'd recommend looking up a tutorial download for materials for Cinema 4D, and they'll show you how to do it. Now to drag on a color, you just drag it right on to the text. I grabbed a cool little black shiny thingy and drags right on the text. And it looks pretty sick. And yeah, so we're gonna go right through the T. It's motion tracked, and let's add another text, mo text. Bring it closer, down, closer, down, side, rotate. Now you're in the air, so it doesn't have to be a perfect rotation. It kind of, if it's a little crooked, it'll look pretty sick, you know, sometimes. Alright, click on it again so it brings you your objects, and you can change cap whenever you want to. And then do ScowR. Sure. Now I would make this look really sick if this wasn't a tutorial, but this is just for time base. So. And I'll drag on the same. Oh, I farted again. Same whatnot. So yeah, it looks pretty sick, but we can't really see that. So let's drag it over here. It's pretty nice. Still can't really see it. We'll drag it up a little bit. Kind of like that. I don't know. This is just, I'm just messing around, but as long as it is motion tracked, you are fine. Yeah. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Tutorial. ScowR. Alright, and now if you want to do something really cool, okay, something to fix, show you guys. Now, as you can see, Cinema 4D doesn't have a masking. You'd have to do that in a different program. I don't believe that it has a masking tool. It may. No, I don't think it does. I'm not that advanced to know. But from the edit that I showed you guys, I had ScowR way back here from the beginning of the first part of this tutorial. I had ScowR right here for the edit I'm making for Shiner. And at the beginning, it was all the way over here. You could, if I didn't move it, you would be able to see ScowR clear as day, and it would look really messed up because it's behind the rock right now. And as you can see, this R, it's really fucked up because it's in front of the rock when it should be behind the rock from where it's placed. As you can see, as we come by, it's not on the rock, it's off of it. No. So you'd be like, what the fuck, man? So to fix that, for this, I would recommend moving it over, getting a different position. So when you, you have your motion track and you're going through tunnels or something. See, right now it looks realistic because it's not blocking anything. You still got it, and you can still see it, and it's going right through. So, I mean, that would be the only thing to show you to fix a problem like that if you're doing something like that. But now we're gonna do something challenging and add a text over here so you guys can see what the fuck I'm talking about, right? So we'll align this a little different, and we'll make it caps, cap, fill the cap, object. There we go. And we're gonna make this motherfucker huge. Okay, maybe a little drag on that thing so it looks pretty cool. Okay. And we'll see how it looks. Maybe I'll drag it a little closer and make it a little smaller. That's kind of big. Now this is all just fundamentals of adjusting your text. Like, you guys can just learn from how I'm doing it. Or if you already know, hopefully you know it's not that hard. So watch what I do. Okay, so you come around, sub me, please, I love you forever. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I got everything I showed you guys, but here is the problem I'm talking to you about. In my edit, I have this problem. Look, here's the rock. See the rock? Not the rock, the Johnson, and this is the problem I'm showing you guys, talking to you guys about. The only thing that I can really talk to you guys about, tell you to fix, is to change the way your motion, the way you're gonna make this motion track actually turn out. So what I would do, and this is what I did, is to make it really cool, is, well, technically, okay, I'm just gonna show you what I can do, and you guys can mess around later. Okay, so you are going to grab your floor. Where the fuck the floor went? Bring it up, drag it, bring it over here, and make this floor over here, and make it really fucking big. Floor, grow, motherfucker. Okay. The floor doesn't want to grow. I don't know why. but have no fear. ScowR is here. Okay. The only thing I can recommend to you guys is, since you got the floor here, is start it out way below, way below the floor, so you can't see a damn thing. See, right now it's out of sight. See that? See that? Okay, right there we might need to fix. But now we're going to record the position of the text, drag it. There's no text is here. Let's go one keyframe forward, grab it, zoom in a little bit. We can what the fuck? Oh yeah. Hit this keyframe, make another keyframe. And put it right there. And we'll say right there, and record position. So it comes out of the ground as you come by. That's the only thing that I can think of. I'm not too advanced on certain Cinema 4D things, especially with masking behind walls and stuff. With that, you have to have, I know that there's a way to have other materials and different programs to fix that problem, where you have to do a lot of stuff, and it's really challenging and really advanced. So I can only suggest you do something like this, where it comes out of the ground, and it should be as far down to the ground right now. Yep. See, as you can see, it's coming out of the ground, even though it's off a little bit. Even though I know the floor is not right on the ground, the floor is meant to coincide with the actual features of the video clip. So when I render it out, it should look really clean. Now you can see that see this little space right here, and the floor is right here, but that's what we actually matter, and it's not there. So it comes out of the ground as you're still coming forward, and it already has an easy ease to it, so it looks really cool. And there's your track. So at the beginning, you don't see it, it's not there, it's not in the way, so it doesn't look unrealistic. And then you just added in this really cool effect to make it come up and make it have a little more life, and it'll look a lot more cooler. Trust me, it will. People will like it. So there is your tutorial for you guys. I also do sometimes with my edits, I'll make it kind of like a layered. I'll show you guys. I'll make it a little like a layered text. So you're gonna want to click on your one text that you want, copy, Control C, Control V it. So you're gonna have two of them, and you're gonna want not that. You're gonna do your Z-axis action. You're gonna find the blue line. If it'll ever let me fucking grab it. There we go. And you're gonna want to drag this back, and then you can add another color to make it look really sick, and render that out. And now you got 2 layers. And you get closer, you can see it better. So you got 2 layers, and it looks really sick. And as you guys get more advanced with material like this, you can work on it and have really a lot of fun with your motion tracks and stuff. I'm not going to add it to these because you know what I did. I just showed you guys cool little things to make your text look a lot more sick. And a lot of things is just font. You just need to have a good font. This obviously is not really cool font. I just did it because if I click on the font, it's going to lag, and it'll probably take 5 minutes for it to not respond. So yeah, there you go, guys. Hopefully that was everything for you. There are basic ways to motion track on the ground. If you guys would like me to make a tutorial for you guys with text that sits on the ground and doesn't move perfectly with a shadow, I can do that. It's a lot easier than this. This is more advanced for you guys. But just comment in the oh, I got a booger in my throat. Oh wow, sorry about that. Just comment in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think. If you need any more help, I'll answer your questions. Love to help you guys. That's why I'm making this. So I'll have more tutorials in the future, and get ready for that edit with this motion track in the front and the beginning of part 1 of this tutorial. So I'll have this at the end of the second part of this tutorial for you guys in this video right here. The second part, and you can see how this turned out. So hopefully you guys, this was helpful for you. Make sure you sub my channel, please, and love me because I'm an awesome guy and pretty sexy and buff, and I'll have to take my shirt off and record it for you guys and flex so you can believe me. Alright, so I'll render this out, and when I upload this, you guys can see it. Toodles, guys. Thanks a lot. And good night.